I'm Dave, you're watching Dave's Taste Buds, and welcome back. Have I got a phenomenal recipe for you today? It's miso salmon. It is the most delicious, easy way to make salmon, and it is so good that the Cheesecake Factory has it on their menu, so I'm gonna copycat that recipe today. First thing you're gonna wanna do is get your oven set to 400. Which we're ready already. Maybe it's a little premature because I'm gonna take an extra step and I'm gonna let this marinate for, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes, something like that. So anyway, super easy, super delicious, miso salmon. Let's get into it.
Yes! Yes!
So first of all, you're gonna wanna start off with a nice piece of salmon. I have 4 really perfectly cut fresh salmon. I got the skin removed on the back. These things are ready to go. So all we're gonna wanna do with this, we are gonna wanna season it a tiny bit. Little salt, little pepper on both sides. Not too crazy. This miso glaze that we're gonna put on here is really gonna be where the flavor is from. We're gonna start off by just seasoning these just a little bit with some salt and pepper. Salmon, perfect. We're just gonna set that aside for now while we put our miso glaze together. Don't worry, in that split second, I washed my hands. Hands are clean. So this is gonna be super simple. White miso paste going in. Down below in the description is gonna be the ingredients, the recipe, everything you're gonna need, all your amounts and all that stuff. It's down below.
Yeah, that's good to know.
White miso paste, brown sugar, garlic, and I mean, ginger. When it comes to ginger, they sell that delicious ginger paste in like a tube. I use it all the time. I just don't, it's one of those things. You get fresh ginger, it comes in a big knob. You gotta scrape the little barky stuff on the outside. You gotta grate it, all to come up with what you can just get in a tube. So, I don't know. If I'm ever gonna cut a corner, it's gonna be that. Ginger and garlic going in. Assuming you can get the ginger in there. Soy sauce. And a little bit of mirin, and our toasted sesame oil. Everything that's delicious, all in one bowl. I'm just gonna start by just giving this a quick little mash. And all we're gonna do is we're just gonna combine this until it makes a glaze. That's it. Start with a spoon, get that miso paste mashed up, switch to this, see if this whisk. Yeah, that's pretty good too. So like I said, this is on the Cheesecake Factory menu. What is the deal with the Cheesecake Factory menu? Why is it so big? Someone at your table can get lasagna and then the next person gets, you know, this. And then another person gets, you know, a cheeseburger. There we go. Miso glaze. Oh, baby. This on out of the way. This over here. I'm gonna bring our salmon back. Now this is the extra step that I like to take. I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna brush a little bit of this on here. I just want the flavors to just start to get deep down into that salmon. And the oven's ready, so I'm gonna bake these. There's a bunch of different ways you can do it. You can bake it straight through, which works, but I like to get a little bit of a crisp on the outside. So when there's about 5-10 minutes left, I'm gonna kick the broiler on. I'm gonna put the rest of this glaze on, and that's when the real magic's gonna happen. I considered breaking out, you know, my burner and my cast iron pan because you can certainly do these that way too, which is great. But today, I wanted to keep it super simple. It's a super simple recipe. We might as well do it the super simple way. So I'm gonna take this salmon. I'm gonna let it marinate, like I said, probably 15 minutes, maybe half an hour. And then, yeah, we're gonna put that in the oven, so sit tight. Okay, so half an hour has gone by. And our salmon is looking fantastic. It's got infused a little bit with the flavor from the miso glaze. This is absolutely ready for the oven. I wanna make sure this doesn't stick. And I know there's some sesame oil in there, but I'm just gonna take a little bit of olive oil. I'm just gonna put it at the bottom of the pan. I could have done this before, but I didn't, so I gotta do it now.
You forgot?
Because the last thing you want is for your delicious salmon to be stuck to your pan. So there we go. So our salmon's ready to go. I'm gonna throw this in the oven. I got it at 400, like I said. I'm gonna do it, these are a little bit thick, so I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna bake them in there for about 10 minutes. Then I'm gonna shut the bake off and I'm gonna turn the broiler on. I'm gonna put a little bit more of the glaze on top and put it back in, and they're gonna be perfect. So, I don't know, give me 10, 12 minutes. Okay, it's been 10 minutes. I just temped the salmon. It's at 110. We're gonna wanna take this out around 125, 135, somewhere in there, because you still want it to, you don't want it to dry out. They say to cook it to 145. By the time that happens, it's dried out and it's not as good. So we're gonna take it to the stove and let's go see what's going on over here. All right. Salmon's looking good, like I said. Look at that, I cooked off some rice. I'm gonna put some rice on the side of that. Sorry for the shaky camera, I'm kind of doing this by myself. And what we're gonna do now is we are just gonna really put the glaze to this stuff. In fact, let's cut to the chase. Just gonna spread it around a tiny bit. We don't want to lose it all off the top. Yep. I almost grabbed it with my bare hands. Would not have been cool. I'm gonna go ahead now. I'm gonna put this on the top shell. Make sure we get it in the middle. Here we go. Then we're going to put it on broil. Okay, so I'm gonna broil this for, I don't know, probably only like 5 minutes. I'm just gonna keep a close eye on it and make sure it doesn't burn.
Good idea.
I just want to give it a little bit of crispness on top. Crispness on top? Crispness on top. Oh my God. If you've seen any of my other videos where I have to say the word crisp, you'll know it's one of those words. I just taped something with chili crisp. Oh, it was a nightmare. So look for that video too. Anyway, it's on broil. I'm gonna keep an eye on it. I'm gonna wait till it gets to 130, maybe 135, depending on the pieces of shrimp.
What? Why?
Depending on the pieces of salmon. So sit tight. And yeah, I'll take a look at it when it's done and show you, and it is gonna be great. Okay, it's literally been 2 minutes. We're gonna go over, check out what's going on. Oh yeah, that's it. That is it. Oh boy. Let's take a look and see what our temp is. 137, time to come out. There we go. Grab this bad boy, pop it up here. Get this all closed off. Take this over to the counter where I have no towel waiting for it. There we go. So this is exactly what you're gonna wanna see. It's got a little bit of crispiness on the top. It's perfectly done. I'm gonna plate this up with some rice and then we're gonna taste it.
Now I'm excited for what comes next.
Well, we've done it. It is looking good. Look at how delicious this looks. Look at that. Let's take a peek inside. See what's going on in here. Oh yeah. Yep. Still nice and pink. It's definitely not dry. Crumbles right apart. I want to get some of that glaze right on here. That is a delicious looking bite. Like I said, I made a little rice with it. I don't know, maybe I'll eat the rice, maybe I won't. That could be the most delicious salmon I've ever eaten. It has so much flavor from the miso and the soy sauce, the garlic, the ginger, it's all in there. And the salmon, if you start with fresh salmon, you almost can't screw it up. It's almost impossible to mess up fresh salmon. Bake it. It's the simplest way. Of course, you could pan sear it. You could do it in the broiler the whole time. They're down in the description below how you would do that. It's all down there. Check it out. It's delicious. You need to make this. And I appreciate you watching all the way to the end. I would very much appreciate if you could hit that subscribe button. There's another one of my videos up here that YouTube thinks you should check out. So go ahead and get ready to check that out. So like, subscribe, shoot me a comment about anything you want. Get ready to watch this next video. And once you're done doing all that, go cook something.